Hi and good morning. Welcome to Vlogs About Nothing. I'm Albert. And so video one for today, as it concerns like an impromptu topic or whatever, is shopping for food. And the things that I do when I shop for food to sort of try to keep my best self active and well. In terms of, I know I've made some terrible dietary, choices within my life, but I feel like, I'm doing okay in terms of the choices that I make and the things that I bring within my home to share with my roommate and things like that, and our cooking habits. I think they're pretty healthy. But let me tell you why I think they're healthy. But most importantly, I want to tell you about my food shopping habits as it concerns my grocery shopping. And so there's a couple of things that I look for at the grocery store just right off bat that immediately, make me want to buy the product or don't. And one of those things is bioengineered food ingredients. Since I was a little kid, I've had an obsession with looking at the labels of food just to see what's in the things that, what's in the stuff that I'm eating, right? And so I remember in the late 90s, there was like this craze about high fructose corn syrup and things like that. And I remember even then as a child just cutting that immediately from my diet, almost immediately. And to this day, high fructose corn syrup is something that I don't stay away from, but it's not something that like I overly indulge in either. I mean, like there's some juice and stuff that's got high fructose corn syrup in it. I think Gatorade still has it, but other than that, I typically don't buy drinks or any items that have that in it. But going back to the bioengineered food ingredients, I'm not a scientist. I did not go to college and get a degree in any kind of scientific area. And so my knowledge of such isn't like too big or whatever. It's not very vast. I will tell you that I don't think that food should be bioengineered. And the argument, I guess, for bioengineered food ingredients in food is that it could make them cheaper, but I don't see that reflected at the supermarket at all in terms of, as somebody who does believe in a competitive market and free, for a free market and capitalism and stuff. If the argument from food companies is that they're going to use bioengineered food ingredients as a cost saving measure, then it should be reflected on the price of the food. And if you haven't been to the grocery store lately, food is really expensive, and probably most of the food that you're buying, just in case you don't look at the labels or whatever, because you're busy, you're feeding a family, has bioengineered food ingredients. And I dare you to take a challenge and see how your body feels in terms of the product that has, the bioengineered stuff and then the product that doesn't. A good example is when I look for Cheerios, the flavored ones all have some kind of bioengineered food ingredient, but the regular ones don't. So General Mills has like this crazy line of Cheerios and stuff, but I'm so nerdy about it that I can't even, I literally just choose not to eat them. The other ones. And so bioengineered food ingredients is something that I look for on the back of the label. And again, that's just because I feel a little sus about it. I just think food should be food, right? And so another thing that I look for on the back of labels when I'm shopping for food at the grocery store is sugar. I love sugar, but I just don't think it's healthy for you over the course of your lifetime. You shouldn't overindulge, I guess is what I'm saying. But there's nothing wrong with a little bit of sugar every once in a while, especially because it's already in most processed food items and just occurs naturally in other ways, like in nature, like with your fruit and stuff. And so, yeah, I also look for things with no sodium, right? So bioengineered food ingredients, no sodium and no sugar. That's how I usually do my grocery shopping, and typically it works out pretty well for me. All right, bye.